everyone, I'm Dominique Samuels from Turning Point UK, and today we're in the lovely city of Bristol, outside Newminster House, where an anti-Boris protest by far leftists is being organised. Now, we were told that we couldn't come inside, but we're going to be interviewing people outside anyway and gauging their thoughts on the new Prime Minister. What do you think of the fact that Boris Johnson is polling in most polls 10 points ahead of Jeremy Corbyn?
I think it's terrifying.
What do you think of Boris Johnson as Prime Minister?
I think Boris Johnson is the latest in a long line of unelected Etonians who have gone on to become Prime Minister, and I think that's a really sad and kind of horrible thing. I hate the world.
Who's it for?
It's just Turning Point UK. It's just the student organisation thing. Alright, cool.
Oh, okay, sorry. Thank you.
Are you sure? What do you think of him appointing the most diverse cabinet in history?
I think he's done that because it's the most diverse cabinet in history. People like Priti Patel, they're diverse in their background maybe, but not in what they believe.
Do you think Priti Patel's only really in government because she's kind of a token to make him look good? Or do you think that she's there based off her own merit?
I think it's a bit of both.
Who do you think is worth more, Boris Johnson or Jeremy Corbyn?
Obviously Jeremy Corbyn. I love Jeremy Corbyn.
Worth more as in wealth?
Oh, worth more as in wealth. Obviously Boris Johnson, yeah.
That's actually not true, you know. Jeremy Corbyn is worth 4 million and Boris Johnson is worth 2. Who do you think is worth more? Just off the top of your head, it's not like a trick question or anything. Boris Johnson or Jeremy Corbyn? Who would you expect to be worth more?
I expect Boris, but I don't actually know, so yeah.
Do you want to know the answer?
Yeah, go for it.
Boris Johnson is worth 2 million and Jeremy Corbyn, guess how much he's worth?
Is it going to be more? Oh, no, I mean...
4 million.
Blimey. Okay, there we go.
When Boris Johnson is phrased as the white wealthy elite, would it be fair to say that Jeremy Corbyn is also reflective of that as well, as a white wealthy man?
Monetary terms, yeah, I guess.
How else would you put it down?
I would put it down into the social classes, so Boris Johnson being privately educated.
So was Jeremy Corbyn.
And his sort of Billington Club elite. Yeah, so I guess I would put it down to that, really.
But what do you think of the fact that both of them were privately educated?
I think I personally just see Jeremy Corbyn as like somebody who is for the people.
Do you think 20k more police officers, 1.2 billion for the NHS, and making it easier for people to buy homes is a good thing?
I think in theory it's a very good thing. In saying that, it's a good thing, but...
Is it not good if Boris Johnson's doing it?
I don't trust Boris Johnson to do it effectively, put it that way.
So do you think it'd be fair to say that politicians should be judged on not what they've done in the past, but what they choose to do in the future?
Just what they do. I think, yeah, obviously people make mistakes.
So, for example, Jeremy Corbyn's links to the IRA and him saying that British Jews don't understand British humour.
So I think that's a load of nonsense. And
You don't think that's true?
No, I don't. I think that Jeremy Corbyn's been victim of a huge smear campaign that has been really successful, actually, and it's really sad because his politics have always been to stand up for human rights, against apartheid, against all sorts of...
But do you think saying that Jews don't understand British humour is standing up for human rights?
I'm getting really bored now. Are you pro Boris Johnson?